True to form, we're starting the vlog in the car again on Tuesday evening. It looks like I just don't vlog on Mondays for some reason. Let's just forget about Mondays. But here we are. I've just got my Jess Equine fecal egg sample or fecal egg counting kit ready. I'm not showing you the front of the envelope because it's got Jess's address on it. I will be doing that tonight and then I'll post that probably just on my way back in the letterbox. And that should come back pretty soon, just because I don't want to worm her. Lola can be a bit sensitive to wormers sometimes, so I'd rather do a count first and see if I need to actually worm her. So, doing that. Also got some gut balancer. Quite like that one. It's cheap. It does its job for us anyway. Just as the new grass comes in. Fuel. Badly needed. You want to be on the vlog? Yeah. Hello. Hello. Say hello. I think he just... This gives me the ick. She's eaten 2 of her dinners. She says, I've sort of finished that one, I'm going to eat this one. That one just has more alfalfa in it. She's a big mama. So just quickly, this is a video of Lola from Tuesday night at about 5 o'clock in the morning, sorry, Wednesday morning. And just listen to her when she lies down. Could you get any more dramatic? Excuse the absolute state of me. Lola's in her house. She's just had her feet done. We see your feet, Lola? Yeah. See your feet. Where is she? There she is. Hold on. Look at the state of my eyebrow again. I can't keep the makeup in it. But anyway. I will show you her feet. Let's see, Lola. Let's see your feet, please. Oh, I just popped in this picture of her hoof while I was editing just to show you. But her feet are really good. She is totally barefoot. Oh, we're getting quite a lot of full movement. Hold on. He was going, oh, there he is. Or she is. We don't know if it's a he or a she. Wee! Going a bit crazy. Having a good time. Whoop! I've got a decent bit of an udder in there. It's actually not, it's not as big as it looks. Oh, it's hard. Is it? Yeah. Is that bad or good?
No, that's normal.
Okay, that's fine.
Good girl, I know. Yeah, she likes it when you're just like...
Good girl.
Rougher with it.
Yeah. Not want your breakfast? She's like, I don't know.
She don't want to eat it.
I don't really fancy it. Hello. What you doing? Hello. You good girl? No, this one's having a roll. You having a good time? Hello. He's like, ooh, tasty.
Fucking loves it.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, a little bit more than
Look at him, he was having a wee sleep. Shavings all over his head.
You eat that. Hi, you just want to say hello. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay, bye my hair.
I smacked my mouth. Is that nice? Is that so good? Oh, that's so nice. Thanks, Mom. Oh, scratches. Going on a wee long raining session with Queenie. Before Shannon gets on for the first time in like 2 years. Apart from that one time she sat on her for a photo shoot. That doesn't count though. You'll be fine.
Like, she'll just stand there like, oh my. Hi. Yeah, I know. Like, we had scratch first. This is so bad. Will make me work. Yeah, sorry.
Good girl.
Can I start yet? Oh my god, it's wireless. Look at that.
You ready? Are you ready? Let's see. Woo! Took her head collar off herself. Oh my god, Lola, really?
This guy not going very far.
She can't even get as far as the actual field. Lola, that was so anticlimactic. Go on to the actual field, you numpty. Go on. Go on. Wow.
It's like, no, just grass.
She's like, just this grass, please. Look at the size of her.
No, look, can I touch your teddy so you kick me now that you're out here?
No, she'll not kick you.
Yeah, you say that. No.
Nothing in them.
No.
Not a button.
Not a tiny little bit.
Mrs.
Oh, let's go.
She's like, I'm in here now, Shannon. There's grass to be ate. Go see Sasha. Go on.
So we're going to find out how sound she is, guys. She's going to go galloping about.
We have been here at Torella all day fence judging. Shannon's just come out of the bathroom in a massive hurry because we have to get back to our fence before the 90 starts. So we will go and do that now. Tomorrow I'm vlogging. Oh Jesus, I need to turn the car on. Let's not vlog and drive, that's bad. Now back at our fence. How do you turn this around? You can't when you're filming, sure you can't.
You can.
It doesn't work.
iPhones are shit.
Look at our fence. It's nearly all over. But we've had a good day, haven't we?
Yeah.
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 Very official.
Stopwatch.
Gosh, won't focus on my radio. New scene for me. Only ever do show jumping, but there you go. Fun times. This could be possible footage for Cara's vlog. She's going to pick up the flags because we're now finished fence judging, so don't actually know if they're going to fit in the car or anything, but we'll soon find out. They probably have to sit in my knee or something. We've just got, oh, better not leave the car keys in the car, that wouldn't be very good. We've just got to Shannon's yard to do her horses, and I realised that the majority of this vlog probably doesn't make any sense whatsoever, and I probably need to do an update for everybody, so I'm going to do that now. So I came and picked up Shannon on Thursday night, and then we came here on Friday, which was yesterday, this is now Saturday, I'm just trying to get my days right. It's ridiculous. I can't remember what day's what anymore. It's all the same. I just remember in gestation numbers now. So this is day 320 of the stress. And tomorrow we have to go down to Kildare to get the colostrum for Lola's foal. So basically, for anybody that doesn't know, Lola had a foal about 10 or 11 years ago, and it died unfortunately when it was 8 days old. So this time I'm taking no chances, because they suspected that it died because it was allergic to her milk. There are lots of much longer words and ways to explain it, but I'm not going to go into too much detail because it's very, very complicated and I probably won't do it justice, and I don't know all the medical terms. So it was allergic to her milk in plain basic terms, and it needs the first colostrum. So it's not all the milk. The milk after the first 36 to 48 hours will be absolutely fine and it can nurse off Lola, but it'll just be those first sort of crucial milk with the antibodies that it can't have. So I need to go and get some of that off some foster mares down in Kildare, which is like 2 hours away from me. So tomorrow we are going to go, me and Shannon are going to go down and we're going to go to try at the Curragh, and then we're going to go get some milk. So it's quite a drive for some milk, but that is what we're going to do. It probably won't be in this vlog because this vlog is going to be out tomorrow, so Sunday at about 1 p.m. and then it'll be the first thing you see on next week's vlog, so week 3. And hopefully we'll not have to wait too much longer for a foal. So good morning and happy Easter to everybody. This was what I did this morning. So I was deciding what to write in my notebook. It's just a notebook and a pen that I have just in case I need to jot anything down during the foaling, or if anyone else is there and I say go and grab the book for an emergency number. We do have a whiteboard outside the stables as well with these numbers on them, but it's just good to have different options, I suppose. So all I've written here is the 1, 2, 3 rules. So at 1 hour post foaling, the foal needs to be standing. At 2 hours post foaling, they need to be nursing. And at 3 hours post foaling, we're expecting the mare to have passed the placenta. So that's all I've written there. So that's very, very basic rules of what you want to happen during your foaling. And then I'm talking to Shannon there saying, what am I going to write here? So I did eventually decide then to just go ahead and write down some of the vet's numbers. So I'm going ahead and doing that now. So these are just the emergency numbers of any vets that are close by, or any that I've been speaking to already. I probably will speak to some of the vets in the area when I think she's going to foal and just say, look, I have a mare that's foaling here. I may or may not need you, so it's always good to let them know. And there I wrote the numbers backwards, so really annoyingly I had to go over the top of the same mobile number and do it again. I hate when that happens. So I wrote it out again clearly underneath. Likely this will all go on to the whiteboard outside the stables anyway for handiness, so there'll be no fumbling through a book, but it's just good to be organised. So I'm popping that book away for now. I will keep it out handy just in case I need it for any reason at all. And then I'm going to show you now my tea and coffee kit. So basically my survival kit for any night sits I might have to do or any foal watch. So I've got, it's all M&S stuff, but it's not because I'm fancy. It's just because I had vouchers for M&S. So I went in and sorted my tea and coffee kit. So I've got sweetener. For anybody that doesn't take sugar, I have a wee mug that I actually painted myself at a pottery place, one of those painting places that you can go to, and a few more cups there and spoons, and then I have a few biscuits just in case of emergency. You know, chocolate is needed in times of stress. A big bag of sugar, because I'm sure there'll be plenty of energy needed. I don't usually take sugar in my tea and coffee, but you never know. Some peppermint tea, and normal tea bags, English breakfast tea bags, again from M&S, and some digestives, $1.59, that's so expensive, but anyway, and some cappuccinos, and a random little snack bar that I missed there. So I'll pop that back in there quite neatly or attempt to put them in neatly. And we'll put that one away, and then I'll show you my actual foaling kit. So outside of my foaling kit, I've got some cotton wool, just in case. You never know when you might need it. And I also have some gamgee there as well. So getting into the foaling kit then. So this is the main sort of everything that I might need for foaling. Not everything. I mean, there's endless amounts of things that you could get for foaling, but this is what I have at the minute. So that's some iodine spray. It's not really iodine, it's a mixture of different things, which is safe for spraying on the foal's navel. And then we've got some chlorhexidine hand scrub, so for our own hands before we go in and touch anything. An enema, just for the foal, to help it pass its meconium at the very start. Some lubricant gel, you can decide what you think that's for yourself. And then 2 little iodine dipping tubs. So these came with the foaling kit that I had bought. I can leave a wee link for that here if anybody's interested in buying a complete foaling kit. Some vet wrap for her tail, possibly. I also have a tail bandage here, which I may or may not use. It was a bit dirty there. Green for go. We want to go. We don't want any stops here, so green for go. And then some scalpels. Hopefully I won't even have to go near these, but this is just in case of a red bag delivery where we have to get the foal out as quickly as possible. So that's what those are for. Some Cameron cookies, just in case Lola has a bit of a moment. Not that they'll do very much, but you never know. Some scissors. We always need scissors. Scissors are so important. And then this is a little bag of gloves. So there's full arm length gloves and normal just hand gloves in there. That also came in the foaling kit. So that's the long arm ones there that I was showing you. And then I also bought a full box of powderless gloves. I hate powdered gloves. They're terrible. Especially when your hands get sweaty. Just hate them. So I bought the powderless ones just off Amazon. They were really cheap and really easy to get. And then I have some calving rope, so just in case. Now I'm really hoping that I don't need to do any pulling, but just in case I do, some ropes are quite handy because the foal's legs can be quite slippy as they're coming out. And then that's just a big heavy duty bin bag for the placenta, just for keeping it for the vet to examine afterwards. And brand new head collar and lead rope, just so we don't have any nasties in the mix. So a new clean head collar and rope. We also have some tubes of Protects and Quick Fix. Well, 1 tube of Quick Fix and 2 tubes of Gut Bind. So the Gut Bind is really for the foal. Quick Fix possibly 2 for the foal, but Quick Fix is more for Lola, just in case she needs a wee boost. And some random cotton wool that I had left over there. So I will be popping all of that back in the box now. So then moving on, this is my milk box, as I call it. So sort of for after the foal's born. I have a wee purple head collar. It's slightly bigger than the newborn one, this leather one here. So it'll probably not go on for a few weeks, but and then this bowl. So I need to explain the bowl to you. A lot of people feed foals out of bottles. My vet has said that that's an extreme risk of them aspirating and getting pneumonia. So we're going to feed out of a bowl. And then that jug there was just for making up the foal's milk, and the muzzle is for not allowing the foal to suck. So this, in normal cases, this is not needed whatsoever. And as I said before in the video, Lola's condition, which she may or may not have, it's very complicated. It means that the foal can't suck off her for the first couple of days. So you need to get a muzzle. Obviously, you're not going to be there 24/7 to keep the foal away from the mare. So what I'm doing here, I decided that I would put my insulation tape over the hole in the bottom, because this is a grazing muzzle for an extra small pony. It's not, you don't get foal muzzles really designed for this purpose. And a lot of people actually use welly boots. So they cut the toe off the welly boot and they'll put baler twine or whatever and put it over the foal's nose, but I kind of wanted something a bit more breathable and a bit more friendly, so I tried to get the smallest grazing muzzle that I could possible. So this is a very not neat job at the minute, but I'm sure I can perfect it at a later stage. It was just sort of when I found the installation tape and the muzzle, I thought, I'll do that right now. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. And this is basically what this box is. This box is just for my milk products, for the things that are going to help the foal after it's born. So as you can see there, I've covered that up. I'll probably go back in with some more tape at a later stage and fix that all up and trim parts off. So that's just my insulation tape and my jug, as I said. So I did have a bottle, so I've got 2 bottles here. One I got in the foaling kit that I ordered, and then another one I ordered separately before I knew that I couldn't use bottles. So they're in there, but I probably will not be using them. I also have some colostrum there. It's synthetic colostrum, and I believe it's bovine based, so cow colostrum based. I have 2 kinds there. The vet says that it's useless. Some vets say it's fine, some say it's useless. So it's one of those things, you don't really know what's right and what's wrong. So I may just give them to the foal, saying as I have them. And I'm going tonight to get the colostrum from the foster mares, so real mare colostrum. So I'll have that as well. And then I'll probably use those as supplementary just because I have them there, and why would I not use them when I paid for them? And then I also have the foal milk replacer, so you need to mix your colostrum, I think, with some foal milk replacer. And then obviously the foal needs something in its belly other than colostrum, so that's what that's for. There is another wee teat in there for feeding it. Again, I may just feed it out of the bowl to be safe, because we don't want to have any added risk there of the pneumonia or anything like that. So if you are choosing to feed out of a bottle, I know there are plenty of people that do it, so don't feel like you absolutely can't, but it's just something you have to be very careful with. So this next box is all of my towels and my foal blankets. So I have quite a few towels. I once read a post on Facebook that said no matter how many towels you have in your foaling kit, you will need more. So that seems to be always the way. So I've got foaling blankets. These are actually custom made. I found them on Facebook Marketplace from a stud in England that were selling some of theirs. They have Arabian foals. So they are quite small. I don't know if they'll fit the foal. I honestly, it's really hard to imagine at this point what size a foal will be. So we'll see. If they don't fit, they don't fit. It's fine. I'll just sell them on or give them away to somebody else that needs them. But they're so cute. I'll show you in a second. So I was just neatening up this box a little bit, so just making sure everything's folded, because I did have it all sorted and then I got some more towels, so I had to take everything out and fold it back in neatly again. So these are all second-hand towels. I didn't buy anything new. So reusing and recycling and making things useful. So we've got a wee beach towel here from Mallorca. I think Mum got me that in the charity shop, so it's getting another home. So I'm just folding everything up. Sorry that jumped there. My phone kept running out of storage, so I had to start the video again. But here's my little Thermotex that I have for the foal. It is so adorable. It's kind of hard to see here. But it is so cute. It's one of the custom made ones, I believe. So then we've got a little outdoor one here as well. They're all so cute. They're like mini rugs. They've got wee surgicals. I can't say that word very well. They're so adorable. I love them so much. Hopefully it's not too warm to use them, because I think they'd be kind of cute. And then this next one is a wee Rambo one. I just love this one. It's my favourite. It just reminds me of like a wee miniature horse rug. Well, obviously it is a miniature horse rug, but you know what I mean. It's like branded and everything. It's so cute. And then the last one is the little stable one. It's like a wee, it's like the ones that you get from Homestead. They're so cute. But it's so hard to get full rugs. Like, I honestly didn't think it would be so hard. But these have all been made by hand for foals. So that's it. I really hope you enjoyed this week's vlog and that you'll tune in for next week's.